Episode 2. Hey, we're back. We're back. To our one subscriber, we're back. And it's her.
It is me, so, but still, shout out me.
Obviously, you saw the Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest.
I did, and he showed up.
And I'm going to do that, but with my ex.
Oh,
Lookalike
wow.
concert, ex-girlfriend concert. Lookalike competition, but it's just my ex-girlfriend. But it has to be her. It can't be anyone else. You just have to come over, and we have to get back together.
Wait, I saw something actually on Instagram like 20 minutes ago, and it was like, Nate Archibald lookalike contest in my bed tonight. Everybody pull up at 10 p.m.
They're doing a Zayn one.
No way. Like,
I swear to
real?
God. But everyone was like, you guys don't
We
want to
should
have
go.
a Zayn lookalike contest because all these men are going to think so highly of themselves.
Also, I feel like there's no one that looks like Zayn. Like, no one is Zayn Malik.
If someone looked as good as Zayn did, he would be famous already.
That's what I'm saying. He would be known
Because
unless
that
he's like
man-
super like...
And I don't even
mysterious.
fuck with men like that. But him,
He is actually like perfect.
I was always a Zayn girl. I had this pillow.
Beautiful.
I'll put it up. Remember my Zayn pillow?
Yep.
I had my Zayn
The
pillow.
one you were making out with at like 9 years old. Sorry to expose. We all did it.
Who didn't do that? If I want to make out with the pillow, I'm making out with the pillow, especially if it's
You
Zayn.
were discovering yourself.
And you know who else I made out with? My Justin Bieber poster.
Your poster?
Yep.
I feel like the pillow is a little more understandable than the poster.
I made out with my Justin Bieber poster
Oh my god.
multiple times during the night.
That's like scary.
You know, we said we weren't gonna like talk about the election. Well, I said that.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, because I do just want to say one thing. This is a safe space for everyone. If you're trans, if you're gay, if you're queer, if you're unlabeled, if you're anything besides white, if you are disabled, if you're... What else is there? Anything. Literally anything. This is
We
all
love you.
just genuinely
and we
bullshit.
want you here.
But this is a safe space always, and that's what I wanted to say. Sorry
Well,
to cut you off.
No, that was important. I'm glad you said that. But I have been so excited.
Safe space to be yourself also.
Yeah, of course. Like, actually, it's encouraged. It is encouraged around these parts.
And you know what I saw a TikTok that said before
we'll get to that. That doesn't matter. We'll get to that.
I saw a TikTok and it was like,
Oh.
you should
Oh.
you should always be yourself because, or no, she was oh my god, she was
The
saying,
mucus is getting to your brain.
the mucus,
The phlegm is clogging your brain.
you know the little green guy,
Yes,
and
yes,
what
the
was it, Mucinex or something?
Mucinex.
He's in
Not
my
sponsored.
head and he's controlling me like a little worm in
He
my brain
is,
right
yeah.
now. But I saw this girl and she was like, you guys shouldn't be scared to be authentic to who you are because that will weed out the people who aren't meant for you.
Yeah.
And that's so true. That really is so true
Natural
because I
selection
would
in the best
rather
way.
be myself and not have anyone than be like faking something and have everyone.
It's like stop pretending to be like nonchalant, like you don't care about anything, like just be
I'll
like,
never be nonchalant. One thing about me, I will show up to your house in the rain
okay.
with a boombox.
It's like just stop pretending and just be absolutely unhinged and crazy and like happy and like who you are, and then whoever's meant to be in your life will be in your life, and then if they aren't, they won't. Okay, I have been so excited to film this because I have wanted to talk about this, and for days I've been saying to Gab, like, the lore that I'm gonna drop in this episode that people do not talk about enough, bidet lore. Okay? The lore, did you ever like think that that's what I would be talking about?
Why would I think that ever?
Exactly. So like bidets are not common in the US. Actually, they're like
No.
not like they're like really not a thing, honestly. I don't think I've ever went to a bathroom in the US and like seen a bidet. Maybe one time, and that's just me like being generous. So the other day
I think I
was
have
just,
like twice. It's probably because the universe likes me more.
okay. Honestly, okay. That's true though, because bidets are such a positive experience. Like they are so smart. Why are we wiping our asses with dry paper and then moving along our day like we're clean? You're gonna act like I know some of you bitches have dry toilet paper in your asshole, and honestly, it's just not the best method. Like,
No, I say this all the time, and every time I told one of my friends this, and I was like, you know that you really, like, especially when you, this is really just when you poop. When you poop, you should genuinely be using wipes, because the toilet paper, all it does is move the shit around.
Yeah,
like,
it's not like really
cleaning
doing anything.
It's still there. Like, the particles are still there. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, really, girl. You probably have shit up your ass. And don't even get me started with the men. The men need the bidets because we know they have streaks in those underwear. Yeah. Disgusting.
And, like, no shame, because, listen, it's not our fault that we don't have bidets. Like, we've been conditioned to use toilet paper, but, like, that's why water wipes and wipes are the way to go. But bidets are literally a whole new level. So I started going down this rabbit hole the other day, naturally, about, like, why does the U.S. not have bidets when so many other countries embrace the use of bidets, right? Mm-hmm. There's literally historical reasons why we don't have bidets.
No.
Okay, literally this started back in, like, so long ago. Literally World War II. Are you for real? No, I'm actually not joking, okay?
You did a history lesson for a bidet?
Guys, bidets literally had a bad rap since World War II because they were correlated to brothels. Do you know what a brothel is?
Not the definite. I forget the definition.
I think it's basically, like, where, like, people or, like, men would go to meet prostitutes.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, like, brothels were associated with illicit activity, and a lot of soldiers would, like, associate bidets with brothels because these brothels had bidets in them.
Girl,
what?
That is the dumbest thing.
Are you serious? Oh,
no, like them associating.
Oh, I think you meant me. I was like, what? If you were a bidet enthusiast, they would literally say that you were brothel hopping across Europe.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So you were like a bop. Rep.
Yeah, you were a bop. Bop as crazy. Hell if you like bidets.
Bop just because you want a clean asshole.
I know. Like,
if wanting a clean asshole makes me a bop, I'm a fucking bop. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
First off, if you call me a bop for real, you think I care? Good. That means I'm getting puss.
Also, what is the...
Yeah, I stuttered. Puss.
Wait,
also, remember when I had pink eye for the first time this year, like in the beginning of the year, and I had pus coming... Remember, I had pus coming out of my eyes?
That was bad.
And I texted Vic, and I was texting my friends, and I was like, oh my god, I have pus coming out of my eyes. Like, this is disgusting. But I was spelling it puss. Do you remember? And I was like, I have pus coming out of my eyes. And Vic was like, puss? And I was like, yeah, puss. She was like, that's not how you say it. And I was like, how else do you say puss? But I was like, you know, I was putting too many S's or whatever.
Okay, another thing about the bidets also, like, so aside from the whole, like, people correlated them to brothels and illicit activity, people thought also back then that it could be used as a form of contraception. They thought it would prevent pregnancy.
A bidet?
A bidet.
So it's like if you took a water gun and shoved it up there, it would prevent pregnancy.
The guy in the video didn't he obviously didn't go into detail about how exactly, like, they would use it in a way that they thought it would.
Oh, they actually people would use that as contraception?
Well, apparently people would try, which obviously didn't work. So then it also got correlated to the fact that if you had a bidet, you were fucking. You were getting it on, which also... Who cares? But back then, everything was taboo and everything was a big deal.
How does it... what was
bidet lore! When would you ever, like, believe that? Like, what?
Why? So, okay.
I'm sorry, but I can't get over the brothel hopping across Europe. Like, that is, like, a crazy statement. Like, what? Just because you want to clean yourself?
They probably thought it was, like, some form of witchcraft.
Honestly, probably. Like...
Well, you know, when I have a house, I want to install a bidet because, like, obviously you can do that. But I think it needs to become a modern practice in America because apparently, and I don't know this from experience, okay? No one's told me this person to person. This definitely, I don't walk around like this. This is not experience. I swear to God. But people do have streaks.
Oh, I mean...
They have skiddies.
Skiddies?
Skid marks. They have skiddies in their underwear, and let me tell you, if I was about to, like, sleep with someone, and they pulled their underwear down and I saw skid marks...
That's really scary.
I would poof into dust and just... I wouldn't even have to say bye, because my body...
It'd be immediate.
The reaction my body would cause, I'd be... gone into dust, just like
You would detonate right
1,000
there.
specks of dust. I would detonate like a bomb. That would be disgusting. That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm sorry.
Another reason why we need to have bidets. I have one more point to make because there's so many more, but these were like the ones that I thought were the craziest from the video. Okay, the guy who made cornflakes, the cereal, like Kellogg.
Yeah.
He,
Mr. Kellogg?
yeah. The guy who created cornflakes, he tried to make a bidet-like toilet in America, and it mega flopped. It flopped. Flop Tropica.
Why?
Because apparently in the video, they said that it was like bad marketing, and he also named it the anal douche.
But that's what it is.
I know, but like maybe make it a little more endearing. Make it a little more like, you know.
Did he really have to add anal?
charming.
Because that's what a douche is.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Couldn't he
Anal
just be like
douche.
mega douche? Because
Oh,
a douche
mega?
is like, well, douches are small.
Yeah,
like
and
handheld.
it's just like, yeah.
But a bidet is not handheld. It's mega douche.
But but also just like those two words
Sir,
are
we
not
offer
like
mega douche.
the
at our
connotation
hotel.
is so like anal douche. Like make it a little more like, you know,
What would you name
draw
it?
it in. I was actually just thinking that like bidet is very like cutesy.
Bidet is
Like for something that's like washing your ass, basically, bidet is very like you know?
I don't know what I would call it. I think I would call it kitty sprinkler.
That's a good one.
Right?
Yeah.
Kitty sprinkler.
Kitty sprinkler.
Even though it's like for your butt, kitty sprinkler.
No, but you could do it for both. That was another thing actually that is in the video. Once again, of course, like bidets were also like very helpful with menstruation because obviously like you know how nice that probably, I'm speaking as if they don't exist, but like if you're on your period and like you're wearing a pad, a lot of the time like you need to keep yourself like, you know, clean or down there because it's, you know, it's a pad.
Yeah.
A bidet would be so helpful for that. So back in the day, once again, menstruation was like this taboo topic that nobody wanted to talk about, and everyone was very hush-hush about it, and no one cared about women's health. Oh, wait, they still don't, but that's besides the point. And obviously,
True.
once again, it just didn't catch on, I guess, at least in the States. All I'm going to say is, when you have the time, dive into that rabbit hole because it's so interesting, and I really support the use of bidets. Like, I think we need to, like, really get on that. But now we have all these plumbing systems and we have all these buildings and things that are already built without bidets. And to renovate it would be so expensive. So, like...
But now, you know what? It actually still has, like, a stigma around it. Because when people
Wait,
hear
really?
bidet, they're like, ooh, like, that's so gay.
Wait, really?
Yes. Like,
Gay?
men. I've heard...
A
I've,
bidet?
I've seen men, like, on
That
social media
rhymes.
say that. Gay bidet.
What? How is that? Okay, that's like
'Cause
the
it's going
same-
up your butt.
Yeah, that's the
Girl.
same. It doesn't even go up your... It doesn't go in anywhere. It's cleaning. It's like a shower just shooting a different way. It's
And of
very helpful.
course, it's, like, it's so stupid. That is so stupid.
That's like when men actually like take care of themselves and then other men call them gay. Like that's so stupid. What are you talking about? That's actually like
Even
no.
just gay is an insult like that.
Yeah, right? How is that like what?
I don't know. In episode 1, I talked about how a surplus... That's the word,
Surplus.
Right? Surplus.
Wrong letter.
A
Yeah.
surplus. It's like
A
puss.
surplus.
It's like puss. A surplus of tarot card readers and psychics were following me on TikTok because I've been getting a lot of love readings ever since I got broken up with. And even if I don't engage with them, they still find me. And we came to the conclusion that it's because my spirit is just so welcoming and it's just like radiant.
It's magnetic.
It radiates right from my chest.
Yeah, it's like a bright
like,
white
shoots
light.
out, yeah.
Yeah, like Iron Man.
So they come at me. So one of them commented, here it is. Remember we talked about it.
Uh-huh.
So I did bite. And I messaged her back to get a reading. And this is what happened. She commented, I felt a strong connection concerning relationships and your lovely life. Which I'm assuming she meant love life. Can you message me for a reading, my beloved? So I was like, you know what? My beloved dear girl reader, I will message you for a reading. I said, hi, you commented on my video. May I acquire a reading? Yes. What are your zodiac signs? I gave her my zodiac signs. Okay, Send me your name and your birthday for your reading. I sent her my name and my birthday. She said, okay. This is when she starts to swindle me. Because this woman was a con artist. She's a con artist.
Yeah.
She said, I don't charge for my reading, but how much would you like to donate just to appreciate my time? Because this reading is very important to you, especially your future. I was like, donate? Because obviously I'm not expecting a reading to be free. Because what reading is ever free? But the fact that she said, like, I don't charge.
Yeah, she's like, it's free, but it's not free, by the way.
I don't charge, but you're going to donate. So at this point...
I'm going to guilt trip you into donating.
At this point, I knew I wasn't going to actually, like, get the reading from her and pay her. But I was like, let me scam the scammer. Like, let's see how far I can take this. So I said, is $5 okay? I just said the first number that came to mind. Which obviously I would never actually pay $5 for a tarot reading because that is a crazy lowball. She said, if you can try to get $10, I will help you out about it because some people make the donation from $30 upwards, but I just want to help you out. I don't normally DM people for a reading. There is a sign I see. That's why I messaged you. Give me a break. What sign did you see? Huh?
She's a liar.
Did you see that I signed up for therapy? That's the only sign I can think of that I need a tarot reading. And her being like, get it up. Get it up to 30.
That's crazy. She's like, you broke.
She's making me like, she was like trying to make me like feel embarrassed, I guess, to do it. So I just
Why was she dehumanizing you?
Yeah, she was, that was the word. She was dehumanizing me. I fully ignored
You only have $5, really?
Because I was like, first off, I know I wasn't going to do it because I was like, she's definitely a scammer and I can't give her like Venmo or anything because they can take like, they can scam you back after you do that. So I knew that was the main reason I wasn't going to do the reading. So I ignored what she said and I said, what was the sign? She hearted it, fully ignored it, and goes, what's your payment method?
No, she did not. She's like, the sign was that I saw your Zelle in my phone, and it said $5,000.
What is your payment method so I can start the reading for you immediately? I accept PayPal, Apple Pay, Venmo. And then I was like, dude, I'm just done. So then I didn't answer. Then she goes, are you there with me, my beloved?
When I say that they call you beloved,
because
so
I'm prepared for your reading, and I don't normally text or reply to people for a reading. It's because of the energy exchange.
Oh my!
The energy exchange is you trying to scam me.
Literally.
That's the energy exchange. I said yes, I am here. She hearted it. Replies to what is your payment method? ... I go Venmo. She said okay XX, and then she sent me her Venmo, and then I just blocked. I stopped answering because, especially Venmo, that's like the worst one to use.
Can I see her account?
Well, I blocked her so you can't see it. But she had
right.
like 5 followers or something, so I was like, I don't think this is real.
Yeah. Saying you don't charge and then saying basically you really have to make a donation, and also, by the way, you're broke as fuck. So like people
it's a crazy
usually,
trifecta.
No, it is. Like, what do you... That's crazy. She's like...
Because here's the thing, too, like, I do honestly believe that there's some people who like, have that ability.
Yeah.
I think majority of people, especially on the internet, are scammers, and they can't because not this many of you guys can have the ability. Like, it's not. It's just, that's what I think. And last time I paid for a tarot card reading, awful.
You paid for one?
Yeah, I went with 2 of my friends.
Oh, it was in person?
Yeah. I've never done one online. I went with 2 of my friends, and we were at some crystal shop, and they had readings, and I think it was less than $30 or something like that. She was telling me I was going to work in a bank, but, like, the legal side and, like, number side, and I was like, in no way in hell am I doing that. No way. That's not even... Not
even an option.
Close to what I went to school for. Not any of my interests. I do not like numbers. So I was like, girl, just stop. At least she was nice. So, you pay, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you gotta experiment to find out. Another thing that people don't talk about enough is how scary it is to sneeze while you're driving. Oh my goodness.
It scares the shit out of me.
It's actually so scary.
That actually scares the shit out of me.
It's like, first you get the tickle, and you're like, oh my God. And always when it happens when I'm driving, it's like those prolonged sneezes where I'm like, it's like tickling me, and I'm like trying to drive,
can't
but I'm
get it
like,
out?
yeah.
This
So
is me when I try to drive sneezing and I try to leave my eyes open.
That's
Because
what
I
I'm
get scared to
saying.
close my eyes.
I get so scared, like, even if there's no one, like, around me or anything, like, what if I accidentally swerve, or what if I close my eyes for, like, half a second and boom, like, something happens. It's actually scary, and no
it
one ever
is.
talks about it.
It is.
But also, who am I to let a sneeze pass? I love sneezing.
I know, I love sneezing.
Sneezing is slept on.
Is such like a release. I
It's
feel so much
so-
better after I sneeze.
so
I
relieving.
truly do.
Me too.
Like, it's just, it really is a release.
I was on TikTok the other day, and I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's AI, because I can't tell the difference anymore. Someone posted a baby picture of Gab. Someone posted a picture, and for something about it looks like Gab. It looks like Gab.
I
as
was
a baby.
like depressed in my bed because I was so bedridden for 3 days. I swear, I don't know what happened. It wasn't COVID. I think it was a sinus infection. I really think I had a fever. And I'm like depressed in bed. Can't think of anything besides my breakup, because what else am I going to think of when I'm sitting there for literally 3 full days not
Yeah.
doing anything? I'm depressed. Vic texts me, "This baby is you, no?" I'm like,
Also, I don't know why I worded it like that. I was literally, and I sent it like in all caps too. I was like, "This baby is you, no?" But I swear it really looked. I'm
I'll
pretty
put up
sure. Yeah, put the picture.
I'll put up the picture of the baby
And
and a
the-
reference picture of me as a baby.
No, but-
because there actually was
It was
similarities.
resemblance, right?
There was
I
resemblance.
swear I saw it and I was like, "Oh my god, that looks like Gab as a baby." Like, but I think it was an AI baby, so like.
Well, that's good to know that I look like every
You-
other AI bitch.
You are
other
every
bitch.
other AI bitch.
And you know what? That brings me to my next topic. That makes me think of, I literally could not care less if someone sees my nipple.
It didn't seem like that last night.
Why?
Because you were like, "Let me know if I have a nip slip." You were very stressed about
Oh,
it.
well, not my actual nipple, because last night we went to the Claro concert. We're in Atlanta. That's why we're in a hotel. It was amazing.
Spectacular.
I say this after every single concert, but it was truly one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life.
It was.
I seriously say that after every single
It
concert.
was like, she literally is an ethereal goddess.
She is very... I know ethereal was run into the ground by everyone on TikTok,
I love
but
that word.
that word
though.
is... like, she embodies that.
I was just gonna say she literally
Like, she looks
embodies
like a
that
goddess.
word. Yeah.
Especially with her new clothing style for a tour.
Especially she was wearing like a white, long, flowy, literally goddess dress, and I was like, "Oh."
When she played North, I almost fell to the knees. I felt my knees buckle, and I had to like pick myself back up because my soul almost left my body. It was beautiful. Like, it was so good.
And the visuals too and everything, and it was like in a cute little theater, and it was just beautiful.
So last night I had like this tank top on, and it kept like going down, and I was like, please let me know if I have a nip slip, because I had a nip slip in the hotel multiple times before we left. But I didn't mean it like that. I meant like if I'm wearing a tank top
oh.
and you can see like my...
like that, like the not outline, but like
Yeah, like if you can see...
like no padding.
I could not care less unless
I
it's
don't either,
men.
really.
Like, unless, because then I get scared. I'm like, oh, like, free the nip. I don't
Well,
care.
that's actually, it's
Or, like,
crazy
if
that you
anyone-
say that.
Once I wore like a tank top and someone was like, I can see your like nipple. Like, one of my friends, and I was like,
I didn't.
you
wear a
have
bra
one
on
too, right?
purpose.
You're a woman. You have a nipple.
Yeah.
Do I look like I care?
That's the thing. I was
And
actually.
another thing, you know what? Actually, I don't even just mean in a shirt. I mean out, because the fact that a man can take his shirt off and just like go on a run, I want to take my shirt off so bad.
Yeah.
Like, imagine swimming
do, I
with
really
no
do.
bathing suit top on.
No, it sounds so freeing.
They're always itchy. They're always tight. Peeing with a bathing suit on is hell.
Oh, I hate that
A
feeling.
wet bathing suit is
Ooh,
hell.
I hate, ew, I hate coming out of the pool and like having to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I literally can't.
Pee in the pool.
And it takes your,
Pee in the ocean.
it takes
I will pee in the
so
ocean,
long
one
for
thing
your
about
bathing
me.
suit to dry.
I'm not getting out of the ocean to go to the bathroom.
Okay, who doesn't pee in the ocean? Stop lying and saying that you don't pee in the ocean. Stop lying and saying you don't pee in the shower, because you're full of shit and I'm onto you.
Like, is it really that big of a
You're
deal?
gonna act like you have never peed in the ocean?
When you're at the beach, there's not even a bathroom majority of the time.
Yeah, or it's like over yonder, like 1,000 miles away.
It's literally on the other side of the coast.
Back in the day when civilization was very like natural and we didn't have like technology, we didn't have like plumbing systems and stuff, people would pee in lakes, rivers, and oceans. Like, I don't know about not number 2 or number 3 or anything like that, but like I don't think peeing is that big of a deal, because also that is why I will say though I am so skeeved out by water parks, because I don't know, like they're so fun, but there's just something that makes me very like by the fact that like I know
it's
those
the stench
kids are,
that you can smell from the parking lot.
it's the chlorine literally trying to eat up the piss, but there's too much of it that it's like you can like you still
There's
know
so much pee in those
and that's
waters.
the thing, it's
that
like the ocean
if you-
is so large.
If you got out and you turned yellow, I wouldn't be shocked.
And also in the
how
ocean there's like animal pee, there's animal feces, there's
Literally, we
animal
went to
sperm,
the
there's
aquarium
everything.
today and I saw shark shit. And they're all swimming, la la la, they don't care. Granted, if someone shit in the ocean next to me, I would freak the fuck out. I'm not talking about shit.
No, I would
But
actually
if
like
you pee-
I
if you
panic.
need, like, I get more in a pool because it's like a
It's like
contained,
enclosed.
it's
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
The ocean,
The ocean is so vast. I feel like you should take advantage. Like,
the ocean is the
but
world's
then
bidet.
you always have. Don't even get me started. But then you have these people who are like, just they think they're so much better than you, and they're like, "Ew, you pee in the ocean," and I'm like, "Hell yeah, I do." I'm sorry if
What
that's
about
like if you find that gross, but like,
Well, we should do the diss track thing. Do you want to do it?
oh my god, is that why you were trying to warm me up to rap?
Yeah.
Do you have like anything to say about me already?
No.
Me either.
It's gonna go off the dome. People have been doing the diss tracks on TikTok, so we're gonna do them to each other. I'll start.
I'm actually scared right now.
Yeah, you should be. Oh, you thought I forgot? Remember when you shit yourself 3 times? Yeah, that's right. She did. And only one of those times she was sick. What happened to the other times? You just like to shit yourself? Seems like you're the one who needs the bidet. Damn, you really have a big poopy sleigh. Yeah, I'm not done.
That is not.
I'm not done.
I had food poisoning and it happened once.
Oh
my god.
I don't believe you about the food poisoning. Because you're a liar who just says anything. You are so... Just admit you shit yourself.
That was good.
I'll do more. Now your turn.
What the hell am I gonna say?
Camera's gonna die. Here I go. You can't wake up before 12 p.m. All you do is lay there. What are you, 10? Oh shit, that kinda ate. Bitch, get a date. I'm still thinking about how you shit yourself. A little bit too often. Remember when you shit yourself? I remember. Not awesome. And you are sometimes annoying. And she makes me pay for everything. Oh, I'm gonna say that was a lie.
That is a lie.
Because I'm Vic, and all I do is lie. Yeah, I said it, bitch.
This diss track is based off straight lies. Don't listen to a word she's saying. Alright, Gab, this how you want to do it? Alright, let's go. You want to talk about me shitting myself? What about that time you urinated yourself? Remember when you got so scared? You ran upstairs and pissed your pants. And then, not just that, you called the cops and cried, saying, oh my god, there's someone at the door. While you had piss running down your legs. No wonder why the living room smelled like piss. Oh wait, little Gab just shit herself. Yep, and that's the truth. Because she also shit herself.
No. 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 I'm gonna say to clear the air, I never once shit myself. Never.
That's a
and
lie.
I think no, it's not. And I mainly think it's because I've never had food poisoning.
Well, that's
and I
probably
did pee my
also
pants
why-
in my young childhood twice.
That's also why she's never. Oh wait, you did, but like there was like a period of like many years, like 15 years or like 16 years, where you had never thrown up, right?
Yeah. I've only thrown up once.
Well, I mean, you threw up probably like as a baby.
Well,
but
as a
that
baby,
doesn't
like
count.
spit up, but
Yeah.
I'm like actually full on throw up. It was one time, and I was a senior in high school, and I had Pink Whitney, and I never touched that fucking Pink Whitney again in my
That
life.
drink
and I
is-
ate too much McDonald's, and I was throwing up in the river of New
Oh
York.
wow!
I was throwing up in the Hudson River,
Just adding to the biohazardous material that's in
which
there.
I know is really bad. I would never do that, but I was blacked out. I didn't. It wasn't my decision. My friends led me there. It wasn't my decision. Okay, I was hanging on to a thread, hanging on by a thread. I was, and I yacked and yacked and yacked. That was the worst. That was one of the worst nights of my life.
No drink should be bright pink. That
No.
rhymed. Oh, now I can rhyme?
No drink should be.
No
bright
drink
pink.
should be that color. Like, what dye? You know what? We should look at what color dyes are in Pink Whitney because it's probably
That drink
all
is
of them.
disgusting, and you know what is so bad that I don't know if this is because it was my sole time throwing up in general or just sole time from alcohol. Because one thing about me, I will not throw up. I will not throw up. If there is something in my power to do to not throw up, I won't because it just skeeves me out so bad. Like, first off, God help me.